What's up, guys? Welcome to Deadline Livestream. Now, this is my first Deadline livestream in FPL, so I hope we'll have a lot of fun with this one. I am in 20,000 rank, by the way. Okay, let me read the title. Okay, guys, we're live now. And what's up, chat? Well, let's start with today's fixture now. Well, first of all, this time around, it's a lot of difficult games. Is camera position all right? Let me see. Yeah, it's all right now. So yeah, this time around, it's a lot of uncertainties there, especially about Jota and even Arnold as well. I mean, they are the best captaincy options as well for this week at least, and that's the biggest thing up with Liverpool. I mean, yes, they do have quite a great squad, and I'm especially worried about Arnold not being there and Jota not being there. Now, is Darwin a great player to have this game week for Liverpool? I mean, not in terms of fantasy Premier League, but in Premier League, I really doubt so because Liverpool needs to win. They did drop points last game week, and they need this win to get back into competition for the title. And that's the thing that we'll have to keep in mind as well, because all of a sudden Jota becomes a lot more important player than we give him credit for. So yeah, that's why I really believe Jota is one of the best players to own for at least this game week. And after this game week, I will probably sell him. I mean, there are some players that are better in that place. So yeah, I think next game week I might play a wild card. I'm quite not sure. And the thing about this is my team is on papers it's all right, right? Look, let's see. Okay, Henderson, well, even became clean sheet. Let's be honest, I am hoping some save points from there. Arnold, well, he has the potential to score a goal as well. He has looked really threatening going forward. And this might be one of those weeks where Arnold actually gives returns. And then there's Rico Lewis. He is one of the players that I am doubtful of. I mean, if he plays, then it's great, but I'm quite not sure myself if he plays. Now, if there are any leaks, then I will obviously get him out of my team. So that's the thing about Rico Lewis. And then there's Gabriel. Now, once again, I have him here because City against Arsenal, it's a very tough game for both teams. So I think Arsenal will play a lot better defensively. They don't have Odegaard as well, so they do need to be strong in defense. And this is one of those games where I think the game will be like nil-nil draw or something. But with Haaland, I can never know. And then there's Smith Rowe. I mean, the guy has looked brilliant so far. He has given me points when I needed it the most. And I hope he returns this week as well. Newcastle have not looked particularly strong in defense. So there is some potential for goals. If Muniz plays or starts, then I think he's a great pick as well. But all of a sudden, Muniz looks like he's a second choice. So yeah, that's the thing that we need to think about. If Muniz does not play, then having Jimenez is a great pick. Now all of a sudden that changes if Trippier and Tonali starts, because I think those players are brilliant defensively and going forward as well. And if those guys play, then I think it's going to be tough for Fulham. But fingers crossed for now. And then there's Amad Diallo. Will he start? He's another player that I am doubtful of. I think he has to start this game, right? I mean, he has pretty much been the most involved player in Premier League for United when it comes to goals and assists. So of course, Amad Diallo is one of the main players for United so far in Premier League at least. But last game against Barnsley, Rashford looked really good, and so did Garnacho. Garnacho looked like he is a bit low in confidence for some reason. He was passing when he should have shot, and he was shooting from the distance where he should have passed. So maybe there's a bit of a drop in confidence or something that's affecting Garnacho. But he is a brilliant player, don't get me wrong. I think he's still a great player to own. He has been a brilliant super sub so far for United. I mean, being a United fan myself, I would love to see Amad and Garnacho playing instead of Rashford, because these guys are young, they have a lot of potential, and Rashford is just not consistent enough for me to start every single week. So maybe a little bit of rotation there. Apparently, Oiland and Mount are back as well. I doubt they will start at least this game week, but with them coming in, it's going to be a lot tougher for attackers to get start, or at least a regular start. And then there's Eze. He's a guaranteed 90 minutes. That's a bit rare in my team when we take it seriously. I mean, from my point of view, what I see is Rico Lewis won't start, and then there will be Robinson coming in. So that's fair. Apart from him, I think everybody else will play. If there's any leaks, then I will make changes to my team, especially leaks about Joao Pedro, because he's one of the players that has concerned me the most so far. And honestly, I really like Calvert-Lewin. He's been brilliant for Everton. Even though Everton are conceding a lot of goals, they are scoring as well. So that's one of the players that I'm targeting. Bardi is a brilliant choice as well. He is another popular player this week. So yeah, apart from Joao Pedro and Rico Lewis, I think everybody will start. And then I have Mo Salah. He is my captain. I think he is the best captaincy option this week. I would have loved to captain Arnold as well, because I think he will give more points than Salah, to be honest. But yeah, let's see. I mean, there is still some time left before the deadline, so we have time to make changes in decisions. I mean, if you have any good captaincy pick, then please comment it, or leave it in the chat. I will definitely consider it. And then there's Diogo Jota. He's pretty much the striker for Liverpool, and having striker that plays as a midfield in FPL, that's a use potential of points there. He's another great captaincy option as well. So if you have Jota, then he's the one that you need to think about. If you don't have Salah, then please, you have to captain either Jota or Arnold. But mind my words, please don't captain Jota and vice captain Arnold, because if both don't play, then you are screwed. So yeah, that's the thing with Liverpool at the moment. They are a lot more rotation risk. We have no idea how Arne Slot is going to play. This is his first season. I have not known much about him when he was in Eredivisie. He was in Eredivisie before, right? I got no idea, man. Anyway, there's Joao Pedro then. I think if he plays, then he's a great player. He's on penalties for Brighton as well. And if you don't know, I really love penalty takers in my team. I think that's an easy way to get some points. And then there's Haaland. You can never go wrong with Haaland. I think he will be in all of my game weeks, in my team at least. Well, unless he gets injured. Because if he gets injured, then 15 million is a lot to sacrifice on. And in Benz, I don't really have a great options. I mean, I I might get Jebison out and get Calvert Lewin in my team as a substitute. And if any other player are rotation risk, then I will put him in the first. I mean, no, if I get Calvert Lewin, then he will have to start, right? He has a great fixture. So if I get Calvert Lewin, then who will I sacrifice? Well, I can sacrifice in defense because I need at least 3 defenders. From here, maybe Smith Rowe. I am quite not sure myself, but I think Ahmad has a greater chance of scoring goal against Crystal Palace than Newcastle. I mean, I might be a little bit biased because I am a United fan, but well, let's see. I mean, I was thinking about that as well in midweek when I made that video about potential transfers. I was thinking of getting rid of Jebison and getting in Calvert Lewin as well. Calvert Lewin has dropped in price, and I think I have enough posit to get him in my team. So, well, let me check it out. Calvert Lewin. So yeah, if I get rid of Jebison and then get Calvert Lewin, then all of a sudden that's a brilliant team. I still have 1.4 million budget as well. I mean, Calvert Lewin is one of the best value for money players, right? And he is the main man for Everton as well. Not that they have looked particularly good, but Everton has Everton has really good set of fixtures for at least 4 or 5 weeks. Oh, that's not just 4 or 5 weeks. That's a lot. 5 to 14th. Oh, this guy has potential to be a long-term pick. That means I didn't have to get him out immediately after I get him in my team. So yeah, I think he's probably the best target if we are being honest. And hmm, well, let's see. I mean, I am looking at Twitter at the moment for if there's any leaks that I need to find out, but so far, nothing's there. And yeah, well, while we're at it, let's talk about the best players you can buy. Now, Salah is the best player you can buy, but if we are bringing him in place of someone like Saka, then I think you need a lot to think about because Salah is good for this week, but after this week, I think Saka is a better pick. And to be honest, I would not recommend you get Salah in place of Saka if you don't have wild card. That's a bit of a big mistake to make because if you bring in player that needs to be transferred out immediately, then that's not really good sign. And yeah, that's the only thing that might have hold me back if I had Saka and not Salah. But I have gone with Salah from the start of the season. He's been brilliant for me. He has scored some bangers of points as well. And then there's Arnold. Once again, if you want to take a risk with Liverpool, then sure Arnold is the best, or at least second best captaincy option in my books, at least because this guy plays like a winger at times. If he gets a goal, that's around 12 to 15 points guaranteed. If this guy gets an assist, which he normally gets in games like this, That's a huge asset that you can have. And then there's Watkins. Now, Watkins was wrapped with ice after the Champions League after he was subbed out, but Unai Emery has already said that he is okay, and that's just a precautionary measure that's taken for him not to get injured. And I still think Watkins is the best player for Aston Villa, and the guy is just brilliant. There are no words for him. Watkins is the third best captain in my books. And then there's Jota. Well, Jota is a bit of a rotation risk, but this guy is a brilliant player, don't get me wrong. I think it's worth taking risk. If you don't have Jota, then you may have to bring him in. If you have Diaz, then I think it's fine, but Gakpo is a better player than Darwin Nunez. So I believe is a more of a rotation risk than Jota, and Jota plays as a striker as well. That's that's the best bang for buck you will get in FPL. And then there's Palmer. Well, I really don't like Chelsea to be honest with you, but Palmer is a great player. Even last season, Chelsea were not doing good, and the guy popped off. He was the best FPL asset to own. Well, I owned him myself. And yeah, Palmer is a kind of a player that's quite unaffected by what's going on in Chelsea at the moment. Apart from Palmer, I really like Jackson as well. But the thing about Chelsea is after next 3 game weeks, the thing takes a turn. They have quite a bit of difficult game. Let me check who they play. Palmer. Okay. He plays against West Ham this time around, then Brighton, and then Nottingham Forest, right? And after that, they play against Liverpool. That's one tough game. Newcastle, although they have not particularly looked good, they are kind of a difficult, but let's say it's not because Chelsea are playing at home. And yeah, I think they will beat Newcastle. And then they have to play in Old Trafford United. That's surely a difficult game. And especially when United have a lot of players that are coming back from injuries. And then they play against Arsenal. And then they play against Leicester. After that, they have Aston Villa. So they have a bit of a mixed bag of uh, fixtures from game week 8 to game week 15. Even in game week 15, they play against Spurs. Spurs are a bit of a mixed bag team themselves. So yeah, they have a bit of a mixed bag fixture. So I would not get Chelsea assets in my team unless I have to. Well, let's say both Calvert-Lewin and Joao Pedro won't be playing, then I think Jackson is a brilliant player to have in attacking position. He is relatively cheaper. I think he's somewhere around 7 mil, right? Let's see. Jackson, oh, he's 7.6 mil. I still have a budget to get him, but is he worth 7.6 mil is the real question here. He has risen in price. I mean, the guy has scored 2 goals, right? Game week 2, 10 points, 6 points, 1 point. Okay, he has 2 returns in 3 games. I think Jackson is one of the players that actually has the potential to score in these games. Not against West Ham, they have looked quite good, but Brighton and Nottingham Forest. Well, none of these games are easy, are they? I mean, I don't really see them as the easiest of the fixtures for Chelsea. I mean, I would be scared of West Ham as a United if we had a game with them because they're pretty unpredictable themselves. But anyway, I think Jackson is a good player to have in your team. He is a guaranteed 90-minute player as well. So yeah. And Sancho has looked quite good in Chelsea's shirt. I mean, it is quite painful for me being a United fan, but it is what it is. I mean, what can I say? So yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's the team I have at the moment, guys. I really don't know how I am trying to get my team. I really don't dislike my team, but I do have a bit of a iffy team if we're talking about rotation risks and all. Uh, I mean, just from defense alone, there's one player, two player that should be starting, but they might be rotating in midfield. I have one player, and then there's Pedro, who may not even play. I mean, Pedro might be the biggest prank in FPL history if you think about it. Honestly, this guy nearly missed my team. I was really lucky because Gabriel was my first substitute and he bloody scored in that game. So yeah, I think I was extremely lucky there. But what can I say? Luck is a part of the game as well, right, guys? I mean, should I put my score up here somewhere as well? I am in top 27K at the moment. I might actually be highest ranking YouTuber. I don't know if I am, but I might actually be, and that's quite good to see. This is my first FPL you first FPL season as a YouTube creator as well. So please press that like button and subscribe to the channel. That would be a really great help for me going forward. Hmm. Watkins is okay. We all knew that. So let's take some other news if we have one. Mm. But still, even if he's okay, he might be a bit of a rotation risk. Duran has looked really good. That long range shot, oof, that was some next level shit that there. I mean that was quite unbelievable. The guy just banged from way outside the box. So yeah, will I be bringing in Calvert Lewin? That's the biggest question here because Joao Pedro is a good player, but if he doesn't start, then things take a turn there. A massive turn if you think about it. I mean, Robinson will surely play 90 minutes. There's no risk about that. So I don't need to worry about Robinson. So if Lewis does not play, I have Robinson on standby. But what if Joao Pedro don't play? If I get Calvert Lewin in place of Jebison, then I would want to play both Joao Pedro and Calvert Lewin. Those guys are brilliant players to have this week. But who would I swap them out for? Or who will I replace them for? Look, Arnold, I think he's pretty much guaranteed starter. Lewis is a risk. but I have Robinson. Gabriel is a starter. Smith Rowe is a starter. Ahmad is a. I think still Ahmad is a starter. As a is a starter. Salah is a starter. Jota I don't know about. Joao Pedro I don't know about. But I love both these guys. So maybe as a second substitute, but still I might have to bring him in for Smith Rowe. If I am being honest with you, Smith Rowe as a second substitute. So if I get Calvert-Lewin in my team, well, for now let's think Johnson is a Calvert-Lewin, right? Or not Johnson. This is Calvert-Lewin. Let's suppose he's Calvert. This will be my team. Robinson as my first substitute. Smith Rowe as my second sub. You know what? I don't dislike this team. I will be playing wildcard regardless in Game Week 6, I believe. So it does not really matter how much money I've spent in my midfield. I mean, Robinson and Smith, they are pretty much some of the cheapest players that give you 90 minutes. So I am not unhappy about them, even if I don't play. Even if I don't play wildcard. So that's one of the things that we really need to think about. I mean, if you have any captaincy other any other captaincy choices or any other iffy players, then please mention them in chat. We will have a talk about them. So yeah, I really think I might bring in Calvert-Lewin in place of Jeff Beeson. I mean, you won't be dropping in price, that's for sure. And actually, Calvert-Lewin might increase in price as well, so that might come in handy when we play wildcard. So let's see Calvert-Lewin in place of Zebison. Ooh, should I? Let me think about it. I mean, Calvert-Lewin will score goals if he plays against Leicester. That's for sure. And so will Bardi as well. Bardi might score a goal against Everton, but is Branthwaite back yet? Branthwaite has been the biggest miss. Still no. Back in 20th September. That's next game week, right? Yep. That's next game week, 20th September. If he is back, then Everton will surely look better team. This guy has been the biggest miss for Everton so far. I am a little bit worried about Connor Bradley as well. He might be playing in place of Arnold. If that's the case, my team will be screwed if I don't have another bench option. So that's another reason for me to get Declan Rice, Calvert-Lewin. I nearly said Declan Rice there. I won't be buying Declan Rice, guys. Don't worry about that. Well, I mean, with this team, I can comfortably say I will be looking to rise in ranks this game week as well. Ahmad is the best pick you can buy for that budget, guys. I have seen most of the players going for Rogers instead. Yeah, he has looked good, but Ahmad has looked better. He does not drop deep necessarily, but he's a great player. He runs on the wings, he crosses the ball. That's a lot better than just running with the ball, right? I mean, Rogers has been fantastic ball carrier, and that's about it. He has created some chances, but most of those chances were missed because the pass was bad. Watkins did miss one seater though. I mean, he missed open goal, but I have watched Aston Villa's games, and I think Rogers is a bit overrated player. He is someone like who am I comparing him to? Let's think. But he is not a regular starter, guys. Come on, let's be honest. I won't be starting 5 million player every single week. That's a disaster waiting to happen. But with Hamad, I think when he plays, he's the best United player. Full stop. He's the best United player. There's no ifs, there's no buts. But is Rodgers the best Aston Villa player so far? At least I got no idea about that. But mm, I just don't want to make a panic transfer all of a sudden. Uh, I have a pretty well settled team, and yeah. I mean, being honest with you, transferring Jota out and bringing in Mboimo is not a terrible choice, right? If he does not play, that is, if Jota doesn't play, then even for a long term, I really think Mboimo is a great player. Mm. Poro is a brilliant player as well, but Spurs don't look like they are keeping clean sheet against any team. It's something that's really worrying me, to be honest with you. Let me one sec, guys. Lot of noise coming out of Windows. I had to close it. This one as well. I hope you are not getting some weird noise from outside. There are a lot of cows making noise outside. Mm, what would you do if you don't have if you have Bruno? Mm, that's a difficult question now. Against Crystal Palace, I believe United will win. Uh, I hope Ugarte starts because he looked brilliant. He looked brilliant in both games. The cameo he made against who did he play coming against? God damn it! I just forgot. Wait, let me check. But he looked great in against Southampton, right? He looked great against him. I think it's Southampton. Yeah, Ugarte came in against Southampton. Now, if Ugarte starts, that's a lot of freedom to Bruno Fernandes. He is a brilliant shot taker. Bruno is, so if he gets chance, he will score surely. Hmm. You know what? Bruno is not terrible choice, but for long term, I think I better not have Bruno. This might bite me in the back as the season goes on, but for now, For now, at least, I don't want any of central defenders of United because Mazraoui is of same price and Dallo is just 0.5 mil expensive. That's just a bit that bit more expensive, and I think that's a lot of value there with Dalot and Mazraoui. I really like Bruno as an option as well. He's a great player. He might be the best differential this week because not a lot of players are buying him. Let me see. Bruno Fernandes. 8.3 mil, so he has dropped in price. What about his ownership? Total points. Okay, 11% on. What about like Bardi? He's a brilliant option as well. Let's see Bardi. That's 11%, so they are pretty much draw. I think Calvert Lewin is a bit more on. Oh, 3.6. The guy is brilliant option for. I mean, I am a little bit surprised here. I mean, he has looked great. 12 points against Bournemouth, 6 points against Aston Villa. That's a tougher team when compared to Leicester. I am so tempted to make transfer right now. God. I just hope I am not making a mistake there. I mean, if he does not play, that's a terrible news. Any news here? Mm, you know what? Let me ask in Twitter instead. Is Albert? I mean, it's a lot tougher choice than we think about. The guys just next level if he plays. I mean, there's 75% chance being displayed for Calvert Lewin, and I just don't want to take um, a risk for now. But I think the Calvert Lewin is pretty much sure to start. Sare is another brilliant player that you can on from Brentford. Wissa is injured for a long period of time, so I think Sare is a guaranteed starter in place of Wissa. And Bardi always plays for Leicester. I mean, the guy will be playing for Leicester when he's 60 years old. It's quite unbelievable. You know what? Bardi is one of those players that it is prime when he was 30 years old. Not many crazier players uh, are there, if we're being honest. Hmm. You know what? I am making the transfer. I'm so tempted to press the freaking button, man. Look, Joao Pedro, I hope he starts. I think Solanke is a decent shout as well, but let's see for now. Uh, okay, I'm making the transfer, guys. You know what? I am a used gambler in FPL. Now, if Lewis doesn't play, then I have Robinson, and Arnold will surely start. Well, at least I hope he starts. If Jota does not play, then I have Smith Rowe. If both these players start, then I still want. Do I want Lewis or Robinson? Newcastle have not looked good in. Ah, who should I start now? That's a big dilemma. Uh, you know what? Let me ask FPL Tom. I mean, just for some laughs. FPL Tom. Okay, he has a poll going on. Base cap. I mean, of course, it's Salah, right? Who would you start? Who would he start? Lewis or Robinson? I won't be surprised if Arsenal score early goal. They have looked really clumsy in defense. They 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 concede one chance, and that one chance is converted into goal. I'm a little bit fed up about it. I am streaming. I mean, it's okay. What is he going to say? Let's see. Pedro to Calvert Lewin. Who should I bench? Roser, Emil Smith, Wood, or Saka? Probably Smith. Yeah, he's picked Robinson as well. I mean, he's a guaranteed starter. Uh, but I really think Arsenal against City will be a nil-nil game. Being honest with you, but City have looked clumsy when we think about it. So yeah, I think Calvert Lewin is the biggest differential, guys. There's no way around it. Now I have two differentials in my team. Lewis will be my third choice defender in that case. Look, if I do this and then this, if Arnold does not play, then what will happen? The guy will just blank. No one will be coming in. It's a bit difficult choice, but you know what? Robinson or Robinson or Lewis. Who would you start? Hmm. Robinson or Rico Lewis for start? I think Robinson is a better choice, but let's see what you guys think. Robinson or Lewis, who would you start? I think Robinson is a better choice. I think that, but let's see what you guys think about it. I mean, Declan. Why the hell am I saying Declan Rice every time I try to say Calvert Lewin? Look, Calvert Lewin is a brilliant player. He has a brilliant set of fixtures. If you don't own him, get him. That's the player that will get you the most points. There's just not no way around it. He is the player that you'd want in your team. Hmm. Hold up, chat. I am sourcing for leaks in Twitter. Mhm. Now This might be the best team that I get unless I play a panic wildcard. There is still a chance though. I mean, I would not want two or three players not playing in Gaming 5. I mean, if I don't have another one player not playing, then I guess that's fine. Arnold will start. I believe Arnold will start. Robinson will start. Gabriel will start. Jota is a misery thing, but I still have Smith Rowe. I mean, if Brentford is back, then Mikolenko is a great shout as well. Aina is another brilliant player that you may want to bring him in, but not this week at least. He has a game against Brighton. Vardy, um, I don't like Vardy's out. Not against Everton. I mean, I have not seen any of Leicester's games so far. I have seen him in the past. The guy is a brilliant player, but he will surely get tired at some point. Not worth bringing him in for me, at least. Mm, okay, let's ask here as well because I really don't know with Robinson or Lewis for start. I mean, transfer out. Uh, Albert Lewin has really been popular this week, hasn't he? I think he's the most transferred player this week alone. I probably like Watkins more, but again with Declan Rice. But Calvert Lewin is not a bad shout. Mm, am I locked in? Don't know, mate. I honestly don't know if my team is locked in or not. What? Let's see. Mm, you know what? I might actually post my team in. Most trophy. What? With this team, I honestly think we'll get somewhere around 70 points as well. Okay, there's you know what? I will. What do you think of Palmer? Palmer is a hit or miss type of player. At least for me, I really don't like Chelsea going forward, and he's not on my priority list. Even if I play like a wild card or something, he still won't be in my team. Hmm. Most transfer out players are Isak, Job, Pedro as well. That's unexpected. I mean, he still has 75% chance of playing it right, and I heard that he was not back for last training. I honestly don't know if I made the right transfer there. I still think Robinson is a brilliant player to have, though. You know what? Yeah, Twitter. Let's see if we have any transfer or any l- leaks that's been posted yet. Mm, if we're talking about defense, then well, I would probably have Dinya in place of Konza. I mean, I am reacting to Andy's team. I don't know what is ranked. Where is ranked though? Let's see if he has started this stream. I think I saw it somewhere. He will surely be posting it there, right? His rank. Um. Anyway, let's just react to his team. And where would you rank it? Henderson? Well, that's template goalkeeper. Nothing I can say. Not the best. I have an eye on him. Might have been a biggest mistake, but yeah. Konza, well, he's a brilliant player, but I would probably have Dinya here. I mean, I would have had Matikas, but he's injured. So Pedro Porro, brilliant going forward. Not so much in defense. Don't know what to make of it. Probably will get us some attacking returns. I doubt there will be any defensive returns against Brentford. They have looked particularly good in attacking as well. So yeah, Arnold is a great player. Probably one of the best captaincy options as well. And there's Eze. Wait, what? Eze is a vice captain. Are you so sure, Andy? that can be a big mistake. Then yes, Bruno Fernandes. Would I get him in my team if I was wildcarding? Probably not. But Bruno is a great player, brilliant player, in fact. Saka, oh, he does not have Salah. Out. He could go rolling in transfers, but I didn't see more than 40 points, to be honest with you, coming from this team. Look, he will concede a goal. Probably 6 points. Okay, 6 points here. 12. Probably 10 points here. 22. He's not scoring points. Maybe 3 points. He might go ham in this fixture against Crystal Palace. That's the thing to be considered about Bruno, because he can, if he goes ham, he can score against any team, any opponent. He has Saka. Saka is a great player as well. But against City, I doubt he will score. But like I said before, City has been clumsy when it comes to defense. Rogers. Maybe this week is his day. So far this season, it has not been. And then Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro, I mean, if he plays, he's a great asset. Smith Rowe is his first substitute. Look, I don't like this substitute either. If Arnold does not play, all of a sudden, Smith Rowe won't be coming in. That's one less player you can play, or you have in your team. Maybe somewhere around 30-40 points. That's the most I can say about this team. But I hope he does good. He does well. Let's see if any other creators have posted their team. Vikings family. Okay, Raya. That's a great choice. Poro. Arnold Robinson. Minte. Okay, there's one difference here. Saka. Not Salah again. Just thinking to Watkins. I think Watkins is a better captaincy shout than Haaland, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's about it. And then there's, whose team is this? Abdul Rahman. Not looking too great. Let's see. Henderson is a template pick. Arnold is a great player. Konza, again, I would probably go first. Digne. And then Poro, great player. But probably won't be returning any defensive points. And then there's Salah, Minte, Eze. Okay, Rogers is a bit iffy. I don't like Bruno Fernandes. I mean, I didn't dislike Bruno Fernandes pick either. I mean, what is he talking about not looking too great? This is a brilliant team. Apart from defense or bench, I think that's nearly perfect team. Let's see if we have any more. FPL looked at Cliverton. Alright, let's see. Full team training yesterday. Okay, that's a good news. So Joao Pedro completed full team training yesterday without feeling any pain or issues. He is in the squad for tomorrow. and he's in contention to start. Okay, that's a news that I was waiting for. And Diaby is available for Villa as well. Oh, does that mean less minutes for Rogers? If that's less minutes for Rogers, then FPL team news locked. Okay. Slot on Allison. He has a slight issue with one of his muscles. We wonder if this game is coming too early or not. It happened before Milan game, but after he felt it more. Okay. No, no, it's a 17-hour early post. Not a old one. This is an hour early post. It's not an old post. Um, it's not old post, mate. This is posted an hour early. Okay, this is a old post, but not this. Okay. Wood is a buy for me, no. Yeah, yeah. The pin one was a old post. I realized that a bit later. Okay, Omar Zaka. Let's see his team. Ariola. I think he's fine. West Ham has looked good. Wait, what? Arud Belis starting. Ipswich has looked really good. I think Ipswich will win this game. I wouldn't start Arud Belis. Anyway, Konza is a good pick. Saliba is a good pick. Saka is a good pick. Minte is a good pick. Rogers is a good pick. Salah is a fantastic pick. Smith Rowe. I think Diaby already left the Aston Villa as well. I think he was transferred out, right? Let's see Diaby transfer news. I mean, I was just bogging out there. Yeah, he is doing Saudi Pro League. I was bogging out there, mate. FPL Fran. Okay, this guy is a good FPL player. Let's see his team now. Henderson. Okay, that's template pick once again. Pedro Porro. Like I said, I won't be expecting any clean sheet returns from this guy. If he scores goal, that's a return. If not, that's gone. Points all gone. Donk. Okay, I don't dislike this pick. Donk is a brilliant player. They have game against Nottingham Forest. They have looked great defensively, not so much attacking wise. I'm talking about Nottingham Forest there, and Brighton has looked a solid team so far. So yeah, I think Long is a great choice to have. Arnold is a brilliant player. No worries about that. Rogers, I don't know about. I will probably have Konza instead of Rogers. I expect Aston Villa to keep clean sheet. I don't know about Rogers scoring though. Bruno, okay. As a okay. He plays 90 minutes. That's about it. I think I will be transferring out Eze as well. Salah, Vardy. He has gone for Vardy instead of Calvert Lewin. I mean, 10% ownership, big deal. If Vardy scores, Calvert Lewin blanks. that's a huge drop there. And then there's Haaland. It's a good team. It is kind of better than my team, I think. Not not as many rotation risk players as my team here. And then there's FPL Batman. Raya, Konza, Arnold, Sugawara. Okay, that's a solid defense. This team is actually stronger than my team. I am not even kidding to you. But he does not. Oh, he has depth in bench as well. Semenyo and Gabriel in bench. Will having Gabriel in bench hurt? I don't know. That last goal changed a lot of things. How about Arsenal defenders? All of a sudden, Gabriel might be the most valuable player in defensive position. Why it is 6.5 mil? Not really a goal threat. Gabriel scores goals. Luis Diaz, Saka. I hope Joao Pedro plays this week. If he does not, then I am a little bit screwed. But yeah, we still have some time left before transfer deadline. So if you are eyeing up any players, please mention them in chat. I will give you my thoughts on the player. I mean, the decision is yours to make, but I will give you my thoughts regarding that player. We still have more than an hour and a half to go before the deadline. Dinya, Smithrow, Udogi, drop one. Probably Udogi. I mean, I really don't think Spurs can be able to keep clean sheet against likes of Brentford. They have looked brilliant in attack as well. I think Mboemo is a great pick because I think he will score a goal. So yeah, I think Digne is a best player from all these three, but he comes with a little bit rotation risk. So yeah, if you have to drop one, I would drop Udogi, but I would probably have him as a first substitute because he can come in place of Digne unless Digne plays. If you have Smith Rowe, I think he's a good player. He has potential to score. I can say that he will surely score in the game, but he's a good team. I mean, you can look at my team as well. I have put Smith Rowe in the first place because I don't have enough defenders to uh, replace him with. We have to play at least three defenders, and I don't really like Lewis this time around. I think Newcastle are prone to concede goals as well. So I think Smith Rowe will score, but I can say much about Udogie. I just don't like the defense. So yeah, drop Udogie for me. That's about it. Okay, let me make some changes here. Hmm. If you have some tips then that you need regarding different players, then please feel free to comment them down or leave them in the chat. I will surely reply to you. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, guys. That would really mean a lot to me. There is a little bit of latency when you enter in a chat, so please keep that in mind. And then let's see if we have any updates on Twitter. I mean, Ja Pedro is a big risk that I took. FPL Tom. Okay, according to this, Jota won't be playing. Um, this changes a lot of things because hmm, if Jota won't play, then Smithrow is fine, I guess. But if Jota comes in and, as a sub, that's a huge miss. Um, okay, apparently Jota is not starting, guys. According to Anfield Talk. There is no one talking about Zubimendi anymore because he stayed with Real Sociedad. Okay. Okay, this is a predicted 11, but Alisson is barely an injured. 23 need force. I hope he gets well soon, but I mean, look, this is a must-win game for Liverpool. I still think Jota might play. I wouldn't buy for. I mean, that's um. Joao Felix is don't get him. He's a used trap. I think Calvert Lewin is a trap as well, but you know what? Sometimes we need to fall in trap, and all of a sudden it turns out good. But yeah, so apparently there's a chance Jota does not start this game. I don't like that chance, to be honest with you. I will put it in chat as well. Okay, Jota might not start this game week. It's not for sure, but it's okay. Jota might not start apparently. I don't like that. I own Jota and I thought he was one of the best players to have in your team for at least this game week. Hmm. Start Saka or Gabriel? I would probably start Saka just because he's an attacker. And is Pedro starting? He might be. He was in training last training session, so he might be. But so far can't say much about it. Hmm. If Jota does not play, then I think Emil Smith Rowe is a fine pick. I can be 100% sure about it though. But for now, yeah, I think Emil Smith Rowe is fine. I think, like I said before about Emil Smith Rowe, he has potential to score goals. So yeah, I think I'm probably happy with Emil Smith Rowe. I won't be trying to play wild card. I mean, I hope I don't have to because there's a huge fixture swing coming up, and even for game week 6, let's see how my team plays. Uh, Sancho might start for Chelsea as well. Oh, If Sancho plays, then who will we play in for? I honestly don't know. Listen wouldn't be playing as well. Um, this worries me. But well, I still think Arnold is the best player in defense. He attacks a lot. It's not just about his defensive returns. Big team, yeah. This is my final team, guys. I have Anderson in goalkeeping position. I have Arnold, Robinson, and Gabriel as defenders. Ahmad, Eze, Salah, and Diogo Jota in my midfield, and Calvert-Lewin, Joao Pedro, and Haaland as my strikers. Rogers or Onana? Rogers for me. I mean, Onana is not really attacking mid. Rogers is. I mean, I have Jota coming off the bench is not the best thing. Okay, Isak won't be playing, I think. Eddie Howe said that we found he had a knock on his foot. We will find out more today and make a decision. What a helpful comment. The Pedro will train today from Brighton. So yeah, Isaac might not play. Okay, I will make a post here. Might not play. Knock on his foot. Eddie said they will. It's likely that. Okay, anything else new? Preview. Not the thing that I was looking for. So far, not the best news. I mean, what a moment for Andy. Hitting 400k in subscribers. That's He might be the biggest FPL content creator in YouTube. I used to watch FPL tips a lot. Um, that was time where when I was in school still. That was when I think about that, that was nearly a decade ago, man. It's been so long since I started playing FPL. It's crazy journey. It's been. Well, I always used to be somewhere around 60 70k, and then we have a festival called Dasai in Nepal, and in the festival we go to village to meet with our grandpas, and I didn't have internet connection there. So yeah, even this year I think I won't be able to make content when I am in my village. If you like to see about my village, then I will create some sorts or something. Probably nature related, traveling, like a traveling vlog. Uh, Haaland not outscoring Mateta for the second time. Wait, what? It's crazy. Mateta ain't scoring a goal against United, guys. Let's be honest. Be honest with yourselves. Mm, he's close to playing in the starting 11, and he has to understand as well in his process how he can manage to play with Oli Watkins. But of course, I'm happy with how he has started this season. Well, I mean, Duran has been spectacular player. He is he has been brilliant. Okay, I have to go now, guys. This is my final FPL team, and I will be streaming West Ham versus Chelsea game as well. So I will see you in the watch along stream. I will be live on Crystal Palace versus United as well. This is a time from Nepal, so don't get it wrong. So yeah, thank you for joining this stream. This is my final team. I am hoping to get somewhere around 20 to 15 to 20k, somewhere around there this season. I mean, this game week. Maybe 70%, 70 is a potential point for me, but everything can go wrong, like game week 5. I mean, game week 4.